Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 14 of our first star challenge with Everton. This is of course our bid to win the Champions League with the club, and today we can take a big step towards that because we have our first game in the Champions League at home to Atletico Madrid, and then we're going to play West Ham away from home in the league. I just wanted, just before we start, just say thank you everybody for understanding that we've missed a couple of days here. I understand that. Thank you for the kind comments. Everything is good, back on track now, and we're going to get things back underway here, hopefully with 3 points to start off our Champions League campaign. Now, if we just have a quick look at how the group stands, Leipzig absolutely smashed Zenit 4-0. So Leipzig look as though they could be a decent team. So it's going to be important because it's going to be at least, it would appear on the surface of that result, at least a three-way go to get through the group. Now, we're not expected to get through the group. The board's just happy that we're here. We obviously want to try and get through the group if we can. So this is the team that we're sending out. It's Pickford in goal, it's Digne, it's Keane, it's Stark, and it's Kenny as a back four. Schneiderlin and Drinkwater in midfield. Walcott, Sigurdsson, and Bernard. They're going to hopefully provide some service to Selke to continue to bang in the goals. So we can see the way they're lining up. It's a 4-4-2. I did toy the idea of being a little bit more conservative in midfield, but given that we're at home, we're just going to see how we go. If we get ripped to pieces, then we'll learn a hard lesson and we won't do it again when we're playing these better teams. But we've been doing okay, haven't we? So what do we say? Go out there and have some fun tonight. It's the first day. It's the first game of the Champions League. Let's go out there and have some fun, boys. Enjoy it. There's no tunnel interview, which surprises me. I thought we'd have a tunnel interview, but let's go. Let's get out there. Just going to do the standard tactics, try and get nice early balls in for David Selke, because he'll beat you in the air and he'll beat you on the ground. He's strong in the air and quick and pacey as well. So just see how we go. Like I say, I don't really know what to expect. Usually you get sort of a Europa League warm-up, don't you? You'd go from... You'd qualify for the Europa League, and then you tend to be able to get into the Champions League. This is a little bit shaky of a start, but we've got away with it. But we haven't sort of had that yet to be able to... That's a good ball early for Selke. Can he get an early goal? Almost in the first minute of the Champions League campaign, David Selke, but straight at Oblak as it turned out, and nothing to see there. Is the highlight going to continue? Keane down for Drinkwater, can't quite find him. This is a very, very long highlight. This makes me nervous now. This makes me nervous. It's a good tackle. Can we go and launch an early ball? There it is. Drinkwater. No. It's going to come straight back. That's a little bit too early, I think, there, Danny. Looking for Jamie Vardy, of course, channeling these Leicester City connection. In fact, I tell you what, if we can get the Drinkwater-Vardy connection going with Selke, I'd be quite happy. Oh, no, no, no! Oh. Well, we almost scored in the minute, but we've conceded in the second minute. Let's tell them to show some passion. Are we too open there? We have men back. I just think we got caught out. Who was it? Keane got caught out by this run, didn't he? Old Stark got caught out by the run across and just left Diego Costa. That's disappointing. Alright, come on boys. Let's not worry about that though. It's early days. Let's regroup, reload and go again. Now, if Atletico Madrid are anything like they are in real life, we're going to have a hard time getting back from this, aren't we? There's a decent chance in the corner, but Selke just over the bar. Looking anxious, looking nervous. We don't need to do that, boys. We just need to calm down here. Can we win that, please? We can't. Keane does find Digne with the header. Okay, can we build, please? Let's go from the back here. Bernard, that's a good ball for David Selke! Oh, there we go. Hit early crosses, and that's what it looks like, boys. That is what a good early hit cross looks like, and Selke is just too good. He doesn't miss those, but that ball from Bernard, that was a little bit special, wasn't it? Let's give it a demand more. We want to see more of that. Look at this for a cross, though. That is an absolute peach, and Selke, he could hardly miss, could he? It was a tap-in from the penalty spot. That is a really, really good goal, and the highlight comes straight back from the kickoff. Now, have I demanded more? Are we going to actually go and take the lead here, or are we going to go and concede straight away? We've written that. That's easy. There we go. Walcott loses out. Walcott is somewhere... I think the right wing is somewhere we need to look to upgrade. Because Walcott is 31 now on 100 grand a week, and no. Oh, boys. I mean, I'm saying that because he just got caught on the ball, which doesn't help, but... Oh, that's so annoying. Come on, boys, show some passion. It was... I mean, are we too open? I don't necessarily... I think... Yeah, maybe we are. It doesn't feel like we're missing someone in midfield. It just feels like they're pulling our defence around a little bit. But maybe we just need an extra man sort of shielding them. We need to drop Schneiderlin back in. If we can get level again, we'll look to do that, I think. But as we need a goal, there's a good ball for Digna. Can he get a cross in? He can. Selke! Oh, Selke! Straight back at them again. We've played 12 minutes and it's 2-2. Alright, as I said, we are going to just go and fix that straight away. There we go. We're going to put Schneiderlin back in. We'll just drop Sigurdsson back in as well. We'll play him as a playmaker if he's playing that little bit deeper. Actually, no, we'll play him as a Mazzella. We'll try and get him forward. But we'll sort of learn from our mistakes there. And yeah, that's clearly not working. We're getting pulled to pieces. It's a little bit too much. A little bit of extra protection, I think, will do a good job. But the good ball for Digna and that cross, it's almost an own goal. Actually, probably is an own goal, if we're honest. But Selke was in the right spot, put the ball towards goal, and that's what can happen for you, isn't it? Alright, let's give this a get creative. And let's hope the game settles down a little bit now. We didn't get a kickoff highlight, so that's something. And yeah, we're doing okay here, aren't we? Look at these match stats. They've scored from their only 2 shots on target, which is always annoying, but it can happen. Let's give it another get creative. That change has definitely taken the life out of the game, hasn't it? So I'm a little bit of an enemy of football here, but obviously we were conceding too many goals. Alright, we'll give it one more get creative coming into half time and see what we can do here. I don't know that we want to change anything just yet. Walcott's not having his best game. We could bring Richarlison on for him. No one other than Selke is really having a great game. What do we say to that? Do we say, is there an unlucky, I'm pleased? Alright, you know what? Let's say I'm pleased, and anybody here who's not playing particularly well, we'll tell them that we're not happy. That didn't work. That's just unmotivated John Joe. Let's see what we can do in this second half. Is a draw a terrible result? I mean, the fact that it's at home, it's not great, is it? I thought that Leipzig might be a little bit of a light touch. Oh, who have we stressed out there? Walcott. To be honest, but 4-0, it was at home and it was against Zenit. You would imagine Zenit would be the weakest team in the group, but that's still impressive, isn't it? 4-0. I'll give it a get creative, and I think Walcott is going to get taken off here. If you can't handle someone saying you're not playing well when you're not playing well, then he's maybe not of the mentality for this game. Here's a chance. Bernard, can he square it again? He can. Walcott! Oh, he missed it. Would a non-apprehensive Theo Walcott have put that in the back of the net? That's the big question, isn't it? Alright, from the corner, can we find one of our towering... Oh, Selke. Between Selke and the centre-backs, I thought maybe we could have got one in there, but not quite. Alright, we are going to take off Walcott. We're going to bring on Richarlison. We'll play him as a winger. I do like him as an inside forward, but I think we need wingers for this particular game. We need the width. Decent throw, that one, isn't it? Throw-ins aren't always the best, but that was a good one. Drink water. Runs into a little bit of space. Bernard beats his man brilliantly. Can he pick out Richarlison now? He goes himself. Bernard! Oh! What a goal that would have been. Just couldn't quite find it. And this is going not too badly. It says Jenny Drinkwater's only playing a 6.5, but he's played a couple of really good passes, so I'm not convinced by that one. We do have Tom Davies we could look to bring on. Sigurdsson's not having his best game. He is playing that sort of deeper role though now, so perhaps that's not fully to his liking. Let's try him. What we'll do is we'll try him as an advanced playmaker, and then if that doesn't work, if we don't see sort of a pickup, we might take off Sigurdsson for Davies. Alright, defending to do. Can we nick it and go, oh, is that a penalty? We're going to check VAR. I think, and I'm probably being a little bit biased as well, but I think maybe it was just outside the area. Oh, hold our breath, hold our breath. What's he going to give? It happened outside the box. Alright, it was just outside the box. Alright, we're not seeing much of a change there from Sigurdsson. So we'll bring Tom Davies on. We can send him... We can't play him box to box. Jenny Drinkwater's playing box to box. he's a natural Mazzella, so let's maybe try that. Just wasn't quite the game for Sigurdsson, that one, was it? He never really got going. Let's move Richarlison to an inside forward and just see if we can get somebody sort of alongside Selke there. Oh, come on. Away. Stark gets his head straight to Griezmann. He's unmarked and we've got away with one there. Come on, boys. Let's give it a show some passion. Come on. Should we go more direct? Maybe we should, actually, coming towards the end here. Let's just go to more standard passing. I do like exploit the flanks, but let's maybe not do that for now. Just sort of play it as we see it for these last few minutes here. Do we look to bring on Vlasic for Drinkwater, go really attacking? I think opening game of the group, I think we do need to just maybe accept a draw here. If we can get the winner, fantastic. But I just think there's a long way to go. You know, we could get lucky and maybe Atletico and Leipzig draw both games and both drop points. And we can go from there. I'll tell you what, as a Champions League debut, it was a stunning first 15 minutes, wasn't it? The change we made did kind of suck the life out of the game, but we've got the point. We're on the board. Let me know what you think in the comments, but I think that's a decent point. I'm going to say unlucky, and we'll move on. You just think that Bernard chance, if he could have buried that, but then Griezmann had that golden opportunity for them as well, didn't he? So, yeah, it could have gone either way. I think a draw is probably just about right, to be honest. But, you know, we'll take what we get there. Anyway, guys, wait right there. We'll be back for West Ham in the league. Okay, welcome back. It's time to get back to business in the Premier League after our European adventure. And you can see a quick refresher of the league table there. We're only 3 points off top. So even though we're in 7th, it's really, really close. But West Ham equally are only 3 points off us. So it's a really, really big game, this one. And 3 points would obviously go a long, long way, wouldn't it? And you can see here we are favourites, but only just. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. This is a team we're sending out. Just a few, one enforced change, one change that we've made. So it's Pickford in goal, Digna, Keane, Stark, and Kenny as a back four. Schneiderlin and Davies comes in for Drinkwater. Neither of them have really started games well. They've all come off the bench okay, but no one's starting games well. Walcott, Sigurdsson, and Richarlison comes in. Bernard's final game of his 3-game ban for his attempted murder against Manchester City. So Richarlison starts this one with Selke, the European hero, up top. Right, so we can see we are matching up man for man here, and what do we tell them pre-game here? I don't want sort of a European hangover thing to happen here. Do we say we fully expect to win this game? Or do we say you're very capable of that? Let's go, if you play your game, you're very capable of that. Play to your best, and we should get the result here. That should work. Let's get out there. West Ham they were a bit of a bogey team for us last year, weren't they? They knocked us out of the Carabao Cup, and I'm pretty sure they took points off us in the league as well. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get a result here. We are playing sort of more. It's a decent ball in, it's headed away. We are sort of playing deeper against them because they do have some pace up top, so hopefully that'll negate that. But yeah, I mean, time will tell. I seem to remember last year a lot of their goals were sort of balls over the top, out wide, and we're sort of getting done in behind like that. So if we sit deeper, hopefully, as I say, we'll get rid of that as a threat. It was Yarmolenko last year, I think, that was ripping us to pieces, wasn't it? So, yeah, hopefully we've got rid of that threat. It's decent tackles, a good position for Richarlison. And this is where they are a threat to us with their pace. Should be able to win that. We don't. It's a block. That's a little bit unlucky. It's an own goal. To even make it worse, it's an own goal. Let's give it a show some passion. See if they can rebound from that. I didn't think it was an own goal. It's a little bit unlucky here. This is not bad defending. We've got into a good position there. It's flicked off a heel, and I mean, if anything, the deflection should have helped. Should have helped Pickford, not hurt him. So. That doesn't really worry us. All right, can we get straight back at them? Walcott, decent ball into the box. Selke! What an effort that was. And what a goal that would have been. Let's give it a show some passion here. Fire them up. See if we can get back into this game. It's the only time they've looked at threatening us, really, isn't it? All right. Schneiderlin for Digne. For Schneiderlin. Back for Tom Davies. All right, come on, boys. Let's see what we can do here. Out for Richarlison. Runs at them for a little bit. Good crossfield ball for Walcott. Can he pick someone out in the box? He can. Selke! Oh, that's just what he does. 3 goals this episode for Davy Selke. And that is huge. Straight back in West Ham. That's what we like to see. It was a good run, wasn't it, from Richarlison? Picked out Walcott well. And Walcott, I had a go at him last game, saying we need to sell him. But that was, I'll tell you what, that goalkeeping is questionable, isn't it? That's what Walcott can do at times. He can get up and down that wing and put a ball in. But I actually do think we can do better than Walcott. For 100 grand, I think we could probably do better. The problem we're going to have is selling him or getting rid of him. Here's a chance for Sigurdsson from the set piece, always going over. That is the problem with Walcott, especially is he 30 or 31? He's 30. You can see he's already on the decline, it looks like, too. So getting rid of him is going to be the problem. Even if we get rid of him, we'll probably be in a situation where we have to pay some of his wages. What's Walcott doing there? Just don't get yourself sent off, mate. That's a good ball over for Digne, who's forward. Goes in the box. Selke! He scored 4 this episode. Is there any stopping Davy Selke? 7 goals this season already, and we're barely into the end of September. Good little turn there for Walcott, wasn't it? He's actually played a lot better this game. As long as he doesn't get himself sent off now, he's doing okay. Good first time ball in from Digna, and Selke with the headed goal. That is what we like to see. All right, let's give this a demand more now. See if we can push on with this. Yeah, again, it's kind of like the last game, isn't it? Stelke's playing well. Nobody else really is. Now, can we defend this throw-in? It's headed away, but not completely. It's out there. Too much time. He's picked a pass. Oh, Nalkovic scores. 2-2. I'm wondering if we're a little bit too... We're defending... let's defend more... No, let's not. Let's just cancel that. I was just wondering if we were defending a little bit too much width there. But a bit too much time and space. Our Nalkovic just pulled off. We've gone with him. Maybe just need to be a little bit tighter there, David. What's his name? Rob Stark. For lack of a... What is his name? Oh, Nick, isn't it? Nicholas Stark. Alright, come on. Come on. A little bit too much time and space here, boys. Get that away. It didn't cross the line because it would have been given. It never crosses the line otherwise. Alright, we need to defend from the corner here. Good header from... Was it Stelke? It was Stelke. I couldn't see if it was Stelke or Stark. Maybe it was Stark. They look too similar now, don't they? Not even close. Oh, that's so disappointing because we did so well to come back and take the lead there. But given that West Ham are a bit of a bogey team for me anyway, not for you guys, but I'm just wondering if a draw isn't the worst result here. Now, a long way to go in the season, of course, isn't there? And I mean, the board wants us to qualify for the Europa League. I mean, realistically, are we winning the league this year? I mean, no, are we? Realistically, we're not. I'm going to say I'm unhappy with that. I might just... some calm. Calmly, I'm unhappy. But like I was saying, realistically, we're not winning the league this year. The goal, I think, has to be to get back into the Champions League. So, points where you can get them are just... that's kind of the order of the day, isn't it? We've shown that, we've beaten Liverpool, we've drawn Arsenal, we've shown that we can take points off the big teams, so that's... Well, a big team in Liverpool anyway. So, that's kind of that's a good thing. The trick is this season's going to be the squad depth. Richarlison! We're going to have to use more players than we had to last year with no European football. So that's going to be the tricky thing, isn't it? Let's give this a get creative. We're not playing these match ratings, are we? We're not playing particularly well. We do have Lookman. We could look to bring him on for Richarlison, though Walcott on a booking does make me nervous. I'm wondering if we take him off, and it looked a bit of a lungy tackle there, and put Richarlison over to the other side. Right, what can you do here, Theo? Running into a bit of a dead end there. Richarlison, that's a decent ball for Davies. A little bit wide, perhaps. The ball comes in. Selke! Oh, he just won't stop scoring. That's 5 goals this episode. His hat-trick for the game, and that was a really, really good ball, wasn't it, across from Richarlison there. I thought maybe he just sent Davies a little bit too wide, but he just given him a good angle for the cross, really. And Davies, Selke, is there anything he cannot do? Let's give it a demand more of that, please, boys. It's not like we're playing well. We do need more of that. I mean, that ball from Richarlison, he's still only playing a 6.4. That makes you wonder, doesn't it? Again, Gylfi's not having his best game. I'm tell you what, we have Vlasic on the bench, who is a very, very capable attacking player. So let's bring him on. And I'm thinking Richarlison's not playing well, so let's bring Ademola Lookman on as well. Yeah. I mean, it's done now, so I can stop thinking about it. Here's Walcott from the set piece. Oof, I tell you what. Fabianski's not covering himself in glory, is he? Let's give it a what do we want to say here? Let's give it a concentrate. It'll probably make them all go infuriated or disinterested or something, but no response whatsoever. We do need to concentrate here. We've come back from being behind. We've taken the lead given it away. Now we've taken the lead again. We really need to make sure we see this out. What I'm thinking is we perhaps look to go a little bit more defensive in midfield here. Having brought Vlasic on, I kind of wish I hadn't done that now. Can he play deeper? He can kind of. Alright, so let's do that. He's got really, really good pace, Vlasic, as well. So, because he's new sort of this year, he's got really, really good pace. So he can get up and down as well, which is good. So let's keep him as an advanced playmaker. Let's drop him in. And let's, when we have the ball, just start and slow this down. Let's maybe take hit early crosses off as well. We won't tell them to work the ball into the box. Just kind of play it as we see it. And we need to do some defending here, please. Stark's there. Heads that clear. Can we get onto that? We can. All right, Lookman. He's got pace too, doesn't he? He's good on the ball. Come on, mate. Go on, mate. Go yourself. That's a good ball for Tom Davies. Tom Davies! Oh, it would have wrapped it up. And he probably should have done better. He was scoring those for fun last year. He had 5 or 6 goals like that. Just edge of the area, just belting them in. Can we do something from our own corner here? Cross comes in, and for once, David Selke has disappointed there. Alright, let's give it a tighten up. Let's give it... Alright, here we go. Now, interesting tighten up, and they responded well to that. Maybe that is what I would consider concentrate. Here's Vlasic with a chance for Tom Davies. Second chance and a goal, and again he's hit it straight at the keeper. Third chance, Tom Davies! Walcott's offside. Oh, Davies, you could have wrapped this up for us. Are we going to pay for those mistakes? Yeah, interesting that made them get focused. So maybe if that might be something for you guys as well. If you want your team to sort of concentrate on defending, tighten up. Maybe that's the shout to give, not necessarily concentrate. Concentrate might be one if they're looking complacent or something, perhaps. Here's Digne, very far forward, considering we are trying to hold on to a lead here. Decent ball for Kenny, who is equally far forward. Cross comes in and headed away back towards goal from... Oh, no, I thought that was Walcott. What's his name? Wilshere, the other Arsenal guy that did that. But there we go. That is a really good game, actually. A really, really good game. And Davy Selke with a hat-trick. He scored 5 goals this episode. Is he the best signing that we'll make during this save? He's got to be close to it, doesn't he? We'll say well done. And there we go. We're still a narrow win. Now, what did we actually pay for Selke? It was under 10 million, wasn't it? Oh, there'll be some add-ons. We paid 17 million for him. I tell you what, considering he's already got 5 goals this episode, valued at 40 million, is that the best signing we'll make? Let me know what you think in the comments. He's a really, really good striker, isn't he? He's done really, really well for us. Anyway, guys, there's no goals of the month, is there? Because we've just come straight back. So that is it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed that, do make sure you hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and let me know what you think of how we've done that episode in the comments. I think a draw in the Champions League first game isn't bad. I think that's okay. And then we did, of course, get that win against West Ham. Quick look at the league table, and we're joint top now, though there are games in hands for some of the teams above us. We will be back on, what day will it be? It will be on Thursday, and we'll come back for, I think, Zenit and Leicester in the league. So Zenit in the Champions League, Leicester in the Premier League. See if we can get... We really need to be beating Zenit, it looks like, even though it is away from home. So that is something to look forward to for Thursday. But until then, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your patience last week. And I will see you next time. Take care.